The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
All that clicking fun. I heard you.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All that clicking fun.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Kill. 11. Check 24. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Slam. Check. Lucky. Dick. I got you. Buzz, be ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Bravo. 49. Check 49. Check 26. Hey, gun. Hold.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dexter Lawrence providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Down. 15 line. Hey, tight. Spawn. Go.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready to break.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming. Get it.
Now Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Here we go. 180. Watch the pass.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got you.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Watch the edge. Kill. 12, fellas, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh, Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I got you. Switch. Now.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go. 50-60 Pittsburgh. Watch twist. 36. Hey, lock it. You go tight. You got tight. 80 weapon.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Watch the out. We got tight left. Hey, 4 down. Alert 3. Go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check. Let's go.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Switch.
Ready. To try again after the sack. Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And Tate's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Out.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the shift. 21. Here we go. Shift. Kill. 12. Hey, get hot.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He completes it to Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade.
Down. 10-2 soft. Get your swarm on. Hey, Delta.
Now Jones, operating from the gun. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and he would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 55.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Out. 3 down. Out. Shift. Back. 6 guys. Check 6-2. Jam.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh, man, what's that shit?
Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You fucked me then, boy.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it? And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On second down, it's Coleman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Check 99. Check. 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 One, Omaha. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Smooth. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
There's Garoppolo to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Bang, 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 bang. Check 13. Check 13.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
21. 29 is the Mike.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
11. Showing it. Check. Tighten up. 11.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Back now here in Santa Clara as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
And here we go again.
From the gun, Jones flushed out right. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey! 51's Mike. Mike's 51. I got him.
Throwing Jones. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On first down, Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran safety, Antoine Bethea, there on the defensive coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Check. Mike 55, Mike 55. Nick. Long day. That's going to be a long day. Hey, watch the edge. Hey, check 20.
Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Undercrunch. White. Undercrunch.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 37. Check 31. Check 31. He's coming. Double up. 21. He's coming. Double up. I got you. Black. Mike 5-5.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Black 80. Ball. Check the backer. Shift. Check 4. Wide. Get wide. Lock. Hey, gun. Motion. Check 55.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 50-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on to
That's how
the
you hit a nigga
contact.
right there. That's how you hit a nigga right there.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give right side, Coleman. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey! Check, crunch. Hey, alert! Switch. Hey,
they stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries.
I can hear you now, nigga.
Really break off anything substantial.
Hey, man, it's your internet. Your internet tripping.
Go. Slam.
I take it. Nigga, well, my shit lagging cause
1st down. It's Coleman.
Cause nigga, on one play, nigga, it went out on me, nigga. The whole thing went out like say your opponent has disconnected.
Expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day.
Well, I'ma shut my shit down and bring it back on. I'm lagging like a motherfucker, nigga. I'm lagging like hell.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case.
My shit lagging.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. And he'll be taken down here, and that
I don't know, cause my shit lagging. Let me power down, power up.
Victory here for St.